What's also ironic is that my papa was one of the ones that would have loved to see me quit smoking cigarettes, and he tried everything in his power to get me to make the decision to quit. And after his passing, we discovered it was discovered that he more than likely didn't quit himself entirely, which only made sense as to why he so desperately wanted to see me quit. And we know now that smoking has very much so been one of the things that has helped protect me through my life of literally being in a battle with the dark that I didn't understand I was in. I didn't understand. It's almost as if it's almost as if I'm gonna say it. It's almost as if I had to battle over curses and win those battles. And then when it got to a certain point, they couldn't come anywhere near me anymore. Like a light switch. You're done. You're done. You don't get to test her like that anymore. She's had enough. She's had enough. It is what it is for me. I know that now. I know that now. So I'm sorry I smoke cigarettes, Papa. I'm sorry, but it is what it is today. I think we'll go ahead and wrap this up for the moment. It was definitely much longer than I intended it to be. Again, it will probably happen. It'll get to the ones who want to hear it. Highly, highly suggest speeding it up once again. It's a beautiful thing, especially with me right now. Letting the words come out, because we're here and we're doing the thing, and there's still going to be people affected by the things that I have to say on here, and in deeper ways than the newcomers coming in, or even the ones that have been a part of my life over the last 13. There's a lot of people that would rather me shut the fuck up, but they've always wanted me to shut the fuck up. They've always wanted me to stop talking, stop bringing things to light, stop. And there's a lot of things that were never stopped for me. And so I'm going to listen to me, which is what I keep doing back here with the pauses. I'm going to keep listening to me, and I'm going to keep talking about the things that come through here. And I will be doing that as authentically as I possibly can. While somewhat shielding some aspects. Maybe. We'll see as time goes on. With that said, let's go ahead and have a toke out. Why not? And I was also just told to go ahead and pull a card. 111 on the clock. So that wasn't the plan here, but I will go ahead and end it with that. Yeah. Understand that for me, I truly, truly, truly don't need tools to read the cards. Or, I'm sorry. I don't need tools to read the energy. That's kind of what these are tools. And it really is a card game. It really is storytelling. It's a metaphorically told story. Those just jumped. We're going to keep going, but Seven of Pentacles and Temperance. Not surprising. Not surprising. Those just wanted to be seen. This is our primary. Wheel of Fortune. What goes around comes around, is what I was just told. Where are you at on the wheel? Completion. It's dark in there. In this deck, it's dark in there. But you can see the light outside. Just like the High Priestess card in this deck. Full circle. That's what I was just told. It's what we're doing. Right now, as I speak my brain off for over an hour, 11:59 on the clock, I did. The Fool's Journey. Leap of faith. Coming out of the dark into the light. He's got a bird up there watching over. He's got a pail. But he's leaping off that cliff. And he doesn't really know what's in store. You're telling me one more. So we'll go one more. Everything is energy, guys. Everything. A lie carries an energy. Ten of Cups, guys. When we follow our intuition, the first hit, not the brain argue that follows. When we follow our intuition, when we listen to how we feel, mind, body, and spirit, we eventually get to the Ten of Cups. Looks like a pretty happy card to me. Now, what you guys didn't see, that I already seen, is the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck energy, for those who don't know, or for me as a reader, is what's under all of that energy. What might not be so seen unless it's looked for and felt for. Did I not just mention her? She's down in the dark. Those pillars next to her are two different colors for a reason. She's holding the pomegranate. She knows the light, and she understands the dark. You can't hide from a high priestess energy, guys. If somebody truly embodies the high priestess energy, you can't hide your shadow. You can't hide your shadows, and you can't hide your light. Nine, 10, underneath that. And when it's time for things to come to light, the High Priestess energy is the one, or one of the ones, boom, boom. One of the ones that don't hesitate to bring those shadows to the light. When it's time to bring the dark to the light, there are people that walk amongst us that have a duty in their path in this lifetime laid before them that they agreed to before they ever understood that. People don't understand that people like myself have been here to hold all of that negative weight. We agreed to be bothersome to some. It doesn't feel good to know that our energy can so easily freak others out, intimidate others, want us to just shut up. I was just shown the Justice card. Wonder if she pops out. It's we have a duty. You can't, I can't, others like me can't just look past certain things. we're here to teach and help others learn that there are certain things that we should stop looking past. Here. We signed the contract. We signed our name on a dotted line and said that we would do this. So when you don't appreciate us bringing the dark to the light, sorry, not sorry. Is where I live today. It's where I've lived my whole life. It's been a known thing. I took care of business. I didn't back down from the things that I knew were dead ass wrong. I wouldn't hesitate to put my finger up somebody's nose and tell them what was really going on. And they probably didn't like me for it, but I'll guarantee you they learned from what I had to say. I never wanted to have to go as far as to put my finger up noses. It's not the energy that I choose to use. This world has put people like myself in positions. Blowing smoke. Ground. Young. Reckless. I didn't know. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? I was born into a mother that was terrified of everything outside her own sphere. And I was a very young-minded, I put it back, strength card. Strength is the Leo card. One of. Strength. It took a lot of strength to go against the grain so I could make my way to my 10 of Cups. After a very long life of being completely misunderstood. Shut the fuck up. She's also the star. Star is the Aquarius card. I'm an Aquarius rising. Bottom of the deck energy. Here we go. So with that said, I was told to cut the deck, and it brings me directly back to the beginning. The Temperance. Alchemy. Pouring into herself. Alchemizing the energy. On that note, till next time. If you're still here, thank you. 1:55 on the clock. If you're so inclined, please like. Feel free to comment. Ask questions. Your girl's an open book. She always has been. And her roles in life have put her in positions where she kind of knows a thing or two that can help others along in not only the spiritual world, but in the cannabis world. I've been helping to heal the people for a really, really long time. And in some ways, in ways that I didn't even know I signed up for. But if you end up not liking me, because your mirror is reflected back at you, maybe try to understand that it's kind of not my fault. I don't know what I'm causing to go on within you internally that you may not be willing to look at. Hence, forces you away from me. It's what happens sometimes. And then other times, you get it, and you love me. I hope that y'all will help get these out so that we can get through these first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours as quickly as humanly possible, so that this can broaden and get a little bit more down to the wire. Because it's going to keep growing, and there's people that need to hear the stories. Need is such a horrible word. I don't even like it. You don't need to do anything. You need to do exactly what your intuition tells you to do. I would appreciate it if you helped move this along so that it can get to where it's going. Because after the last 3 years, I know for certain if it were not people like myself, I wouldn't be here today. I'll say it again. I just simply wouldn't be here today. It would have been over long ago. So with that said, peace, calm, still be with you. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I promise that shit's getting sent right back to karma. She likes me. So no matter what it looks like to you, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Good night, y'all.